What is going on, All-Terrain Nation? Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or these wicked little Mustangs that we used to like to drive. This has been your All-Terrain. This is your All-Terrain.
Ending the show before you get a chance to.
I know, and
we have a visitor.
Yeah. Hey, hi, Kat. Here, let's
He's gonna push the happy buttons that make all the sounds.
There. I just pushed a happy button. He's gone. What is going on, everybody? I hope you all are having a fantastic Monday. I'm not having a fantastic Monday, but there could be a WTF moment coming. Who knows? It depends on how I feel, but I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. It's been a Monday of Mondays.
Yeah.
How's your day going?
About the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a good weekend though. Our daughter won a rec ball, or not a rec ball, travel ball championship this weekend. So that was good.
And it's her first. She keeps getting second place rings and no championship, so she won it.
We didn't know what to do winning something.
Says wrong microphone source. Sounds like your internal web camera.
Yeah, probably so.
Probably is.
I was late getting up here, so let's see. How did they know? They know us so well.
You sure did. Let's try that again.
There we go.
So it's been a Monday of Mondays.
See, it just keeps getting better and better.
And our daughter won a travel ball championship this weekend. Her first time. It's always been second place.
Yep. Yes, I got one of the second place rings behind me.
Yeah. She did get a ring for that title, and they actually look a lot better. They were actually pretty cool. It was a summer, not that one.
No, I know.
But you can show this one. But yeah, it's actually this ring was actually pretty cool. Did you look at it? It says summer sizzling summer or something on it. Champions.
I love when I was a kid, you get a little trophy.
Yeah. No.
And it just it sat on a shelf and just not. But now they give these rings.
Yeah.
And this was from our
flip it around
rec championship.
There you go.
Game. We got second place in that. But how cool is that? I mean, they're a $3 ring. Let's
it's like $5, sir.
I wear it proudly. When I go to the rec games, I wear it proudly. Oh man. So
and we might be full strength tonight.
There's Allie. Allie had a mischievous puppy. I know what was going on with Allie. She had her dog did not like Tony the Tiger and was proving a point to Allie, but she'll join in just a second. But Mustang's gone, Kelly.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the video because I said something in the video that just pissed many people off. And it was not intentional the way it came out. But anyways, you guys have watched enough of my Mustang videos to know what we paid for the car, how we got the car. And I said MSRP because I'll be honest, I haven't thought of buying that car in a year. So like doing these videos, sometimes you're tired, you're pissy. You know what you're about to sell a car for, and anyways, and I'll bring it up in a minute. We'll talk about it a little bit, but yeah, I comments like,
"Hey Barb, welcome in from the road."
Hey, yeah,
you and Tim,
they're having fun out there. It's amazing like how people get. We talked a little bit about this, I think last night. How people they like think of us as a family, which we love, by the way. But when you sell one of their family members that they love to I maybe brought them to the channel.
Yeah.
They don't love you anymore. I've come to find out. Like there's some people out there, Mustang people, I assume, that I think we dropped 10 subs yesterday when I dropped that video, which just trips me out. I've never had that happen before, but it trips me out that and hey man, if you're only here for that content, I get it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I can't choose what content we make that you like. And chug, Allie, chug.
She's like, I'm not coming in early ever again.
Right. She's like, fuck these guys. But yeah, like some of the comments, Kelly, were just like, there's one that pissed me off, and I want to bring it up to Allie because Allie's name was involved in this, and it pissed me off that somebody did this. And if you're in this, I'll be honest, the comment that you made, if you're in this chat tonight, leave. Just unsubscribe.
Wow.
And
Dave.
that's what I mean by that. Like it was uncalled for, calling people liars. Just was nasty of nasty. And so F off and go find another car channel that you love. And that's I hate to be that way, but it was and you guys will never see the comment because I deleted it. But just if you've watched enough of my videos on that freaking car, you know what we did, how we got it. You know, we wrote I'll be honest, what was it? Over a $10,000 check to get rid of that car.
Mm-hmm.
Over $10,000 at the end of the day to get rid of that car. Plus, we made another car payment. Plus, like at the end of the day, we lost a lot of money on that car. And I mean, it's not like we didn't know we were going to lose money on this car. So when it struck me weird in this video how people were just like, man, you're a fucking idiot. And you're like, that's the only video they watched of our video.
Yeah.
And they just think, I had some guy comment on the 5 Good 5 Bad video the other day. He goes, why would you bitch about a car you just bought? And I was like, I'm an auto journalist. I review vehicles. If I buy the vehicle, guess what? I'm probably going to find some good things about it, and I'm going to find some bad things about it. And when we get either we go on a press ride where you're a day with a vehicle where you don't really get to, the excitement is higher than the focus on let's find all the bad things about the vehicle. Or we get a press loan for 7 days and you don't get to live with this vehicle, for one, because we both have day jobs still. It's not like we get to just drive around, put 1,000 miles on that car real quick. And so that's why we buy these vehicles, is because, for one, we have an interest in that particular vehicle. You have always wanted a Mustang. So I thought this would be fun till the Raptor came in. Clearly it was a bad, a bad mistake. It
was an expensive gift.
Yes. That keeps on giving. But like, I'm amazed that some people do not understand. Like, they click on one video and just assume you're some dumbass that this was my first video ever.
Just bashes all the cars.
And, I mean, not that we have a lot of subscribers, but Jesus, would you look at the subscriber count and go, yeah, maybe there's something there. I don't know.
Michael Nice says, appreciate you taking one for the team, Dave.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. I did that just for you, Mr.
Rob
Nice.
Hallmark says, keep on taking.
Yeah, no, but so when we go in to buy these vehicles, we know, like when we did, so our first one was the Jeep Gladiator. Well, I'll be honest, no, our first was on a different channel. We released a Nissan Titan.
Yes.
Why we leased that Titan was because we wanted to spend a long-term distance with that vehicle and find all the good and bad about it. And I have a couple of reviews on that vehicle on the Nissan Nation channel that we had. And I think I even put them on this channel. I think I uploaded them over here. But we know leasing was great for us because we knew, okay, at the end of the lease, you're just done. And it's pretty low way of getting
and you're not really paying anything out to get out. I think there was a little bit of a fee at the end, which I was kind of surprised on because the Nissan dealership did not give us all the details of what we could expect. But yes, I understand. We signed on the dotted line. We did our thing, but we didn't read all the details. But there was a little bit of a
which is fine
fee, but it just is.
But for that particular vehicle, we did it for 3 years, knowing, like, at the time I was very Nissan specific. We knew we were going to use that truck to tow some Nissan products we had around the country. So that's why we thought, okay, we'll go long term on that, or 3 years, I guess. But when we buy a vehicle, we know we're going to take a hit on it at the end, but we hope, in many cases, we hope that YouTube
kind of offsets
that some. And people are amazed. People think that we make bank on this channel. This month we will make about $700 on this channel. Now there you go. Now what's a general car payment on about a $60,000 car now?
More than that.
Yeah, it's more than that. So that's what pissed me off, and I've been stewing on this all day thinking about the show, of how people get in your business, which we invite them in.
I was just gonna say, we welcome people essentially because we're on a platform,
but they assume everything about you. And the funny thing is, I've had people go, well, you guys are just rich. We're far from, trust me. We take a chance with this channel. We take a chance on what we do with this channel, hoping for a down the road future. I'm betting on me is what I'm doing. And so when we buy these cars and we do take a loss on them, which is tax wise, we know, okay, there will be some benefits to it tax wise. We can kind of get not all of it back, but get something in return back.
We don't buy it as a business,
right?
I've told you that.
Well, but we do. There's things we write off about these vehicles.
There are, there's stuff.
But. Yes, but so at the end of the day, we hope between the channel and any burdens of taxes that we can just be a wash. So I'm amazed though how people just assume your business. And I think we've always been pretty honest up here about, hey, this is me and you. What you see, if you've met us, we're the silly dumbasses that you meet right here. Well, besides Allie's a completely 100%. She's an intellectual. She is all about Broncos, and she's very serious, very passionate
all the time.
But no, like for just speaking on me and Kelly's behalf, if I feel like if you've met us, I feel like we come off the same way. I will shoot some whiskey with you, and
Austin Malin from our NMD days.
Yeah, Austin was getting into off-roading, and I kind of helped him in the Nissan world, and we built up his little.
And now he's a Jeep guy.
Yeah, but I think he's got a V8 swapped two-door. Oh yeah,
I can see the picture.
Yeah, he's built that thing forever.
Nice.
And now he's in Washington D.C.
I was gonna say, I thought so. The last I saw, I thought there was some.
He's not political though.
D.C. in there. Yeah.
But anyways, so it set me off a little bit how sometimes, and I know Andy texted me because he had made a funny comment on this post I got rid of, and he texts you and it's like, your guy's triggered. Yeah. And I was, because we like $10,000 is a lot of money. And once again, I know what you see on TV or however you're watching us is different, but the sting was there. And then on top of it, for some just nasty comments that we were getting about selling our car.
And we totally get that we put ourselves in that situation, but we also like to do those reviews so you all can see what it's really like out there too. Like in the car world, like there's not always a long-term, like there's not always a short-term return on investment there.
Right.
Yes. Right. Yes. So the Mustang is gone.
Yep. There's a video on it.
I want to see if I can track it. I haven't tracked it since the day before.
Oh, yesterday. Yeah. Why are you doing, Kat? You never want to be up here. Ever. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, buddy.
ATN Mustang. Let's see what it says.
It's still in Nashville. It did move. Looks like it moved.
No, that's by the house. Oh. Nope, still in Nashville.
I was gonna say, I know it's still in Nashville. They have to. I think by law, I might vary state to state. Now they might know when she joins in a little bit that I think they have to hold a car
for so long to make sure everything clears.
Yes.
But it is still trackable on the Ford app.
Yes.
For us. So
and it was a sad day. Kelly watched it go bye-bye.
I did.
Funny is how CarMax, have those little fancy trucks. It's in the thumbnail of the video.
What's funny is this is the second time that they've bought a vehicle from us, or that we've sold a vehicle to them, that they already had a car and just came and did the paperwork and then came back later and got the vehicle.
I can't seem to bring up the thumbnail right now, but anyways, yes. So they brought in their fancy truck, and once again, they didn't put it on the fancy truck. They had a tow service come in later, grab the truck, or grab the car. But very sad.
Kat's name is River.
Yes. But very sad because we in the video last Saturday, we took it to CarMax, right?
Yes.
And you got to drive the car, and we were racing down the interstate, as we do. And
in Mexico.
Yes. In the great Middle Tennessee area of Mexico. And you kind of, because you hadn't drove the car in a while. Mm-mm. And you kind of was like, oh shit, this really is a badass car, right?
I did. And we talked about this a little bit last week that, we kind of raced each other to CarMax, so to speak, but he got a better run than I did because he got a better track because I kept getting cut off and getting behind people and things. But as soon as we did get to the CarMax, I told him, I was like, it's probably good this thing is going because this is dangerous.
Yes.
I had too much fun.
Yes. And I took it for a lap around the neighborhood right before they came and picked it up again. And I truly, like, when we bought this car, when I thought about buying this car for the channel, we knew the range. So Ranger Raptor was always supposed to be the next vehicle. The delays. And we were like, well, we can probably get into the Mustang short term. Probably, honestly, I figured we would lose. If we sold it within a couple months of buying it, I thought, well, we'll lose $5,000 to $6,000. That's it. That still sucks, but okay. Oh, you fingers crossed that it brings a new audience to the channel, and which it did. I think with that car well over brought us like 1,100 subscribers to the channel.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going through the numbers yesterday. And Allie, you can, if whenever you want to join in, I'm let you push your button. I know you were eating or whatever you're doing. I didn't want to just like, you looked busy, so I didn't want to just
We didn't want to bring you in. You knew keep like having to put in chomp.
I was eating dinner.
Got a bottle of whiskey. She's chugging going, these fuckers shut up, man.
I wish it was whiskey today.
Oh, has it been a Monday for you as well?
She's had a Monday of a Mondays.
Everything's great.
Yeah. Well,
you're not wearing a dumpster fire shirt, are you? Like Dave was
no,
yesterday.
but I should.
But you should. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show, Allie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Welcome in, Miss Aunt Allie.
Aunt.
Yeah.
Auntie Allie.
I love it.
I almost feel like I see more babies than Broncos on your page sometimes.
Oh, don't worry. After next week starts like my Bronco like hell month.
Hey, you brought that on yourself, man.
All the busies.
Oh, I absolutely did.
Well, I'm flying up to Detroit Friday, and I'm flying right back Friday.
Yeah.
So that should be fun. Yeah.
And then we have a tournament on Saturday, and then I drive to Michigan on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's already super.
We have a Michigan problem. We have a Michigan problem for some reason. Or I do.
So does Laura.
Yeah. Hey, mom Biggs.
My mom will be like, just move back.
Yeah. No,
at
thank
least
you.
for the month of August.
I would enjoy the weather for the month of August, and that's I'm gone.
See, the challenge with the month of August, because I could go up there and I could spend a good amount of time up there because of my job.
The way you work now, yeah.
The way that my job is, I could spend the month
single
up there.
Dave? That would be great.
Wow. But the problem is school starts so right. School starts so early in Tennessee that literally their first day of school is August 7th. So she gets to come up with us to, well, she comes up for the week leading up to take over, and then literally the Sunday we come back, she's got to get on her school schedule because it's like that Tuesday or Wednesday that she starts back to school.
Yeah. I can't believe it's already like here.
I know, it's crazy. How's Wolf Dog tonight?
He's great.
Yeah, she's great. From what I saw.
Yeah. If everyone wants to know how my dog's doing, go to my Instagram.
Oh, I'll have to check it out because I've not been on Instagram today.
Yeah, it's I saw the picture. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll share the picture. I'll put it in our.
Do it. So YouTube Car Spotters Guide. I am bringing the Bronco up, and then Dave will bring the Raptor up when he comes up to Michigan. So we'll have both.
Hopefully, Kelly actually records something. I'm just picking.
No pressure.
Kelly, look at our chat, and you'll see how Maya's doing.
All right.
Is this shareable?
Yes.
I'll just bring it up here.
I was looking. I can look.
No, you cannot.
Is that what you found when you got home?
Yeah. Yeah. Is Dave pulling it? Yeah, Dave's pulling it.
I love the face of like, I didn't do that.
Yeah. She's like, the cat did it.
The thing is, that was new.
I bet it was.
And unopened.
And there was nothing left by the time you got home, was there?
No.
Was there at least a bag somewhere?
Yeah, in pieces.
Oh, okay.
Well, of course, as a good pup should.
It is shredded.
That's crazy. Well,
yeah.
So, I see Impajot says he finally had his first problem with his Bronco. 100,100 miles, and he had his first problem.
Oh, there it is.
Right there.
First failure occurred at 100,100 miles.
Because you put 87 fuel in it, isn't it?
Ooh.
I saw a good. Speaking of that, I saw a good review. A lot of times, I watch everybody's reviews on Broncos because I even though I don't cover it as much as we used to, I still love the goofy thing, and so I do pay attention to what, especially people I don't know in the Bronco community when they do something. I'm always like, generally, they've read the highlights of whatever Google search did real quick, and so they go, "Oh, the 2.7's bad." I forget, and they that's the top 3 things they find is whatever Google search did. And this guy, fairly big channel, 60,000-70,000 subscriber channel. Good content, and he was very even keel about it. His dad, he 50,000-mile review on his dad's, and his dad was in there talking about it. His dad had a Badlands manual transmission, and bitched about the soft top just a little bit, as people do. He kept bringing up cam phaser issues on the 2.7, which is only relatively new, which that was one thing I could pick about him a little bit, or nitpick. But other than that, like, it was a very even keeled review, and I'll let me find his channel, because I'll give him not that I need to give him a shout out, but I was very impressed with this review. Let's see here. If you'll continue on while I do this.
Douglas Blair says, loves my soft top.
We liked ours too.
Yeah. And Unbridled Bronco says, my mom tried to get Mark and me to stay up at her house in Michigan. We went up for Bronco at the map. I'm sure my mom does it too, where she'll be like, you can just come up and stay for a while. Well, I didn't tell you this, but my mom today said they closed down their house. They sold their condo today.
Shouldn't they always close their house?
So they're officially, stop it. They're officially moving into their apartment, or they're officially moved into their apartment, I guess. So my parents sold their condo and they're moving into an apartment until they can find like their house that they want to find.
So you don't have to help them do that anymore?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to work out real well for me.
There you go.
This was the channel I was talking about.
Okay.
Real stick. Like I said, it was very even keeled. I was very impressed with it, because a lot of times it's people that don't like the vehicle. They've made their mind up beforehand, which I did see. One of the big outlets, Edmunds or somebody, just dropped a video as well. And they kind of crapped on it as well. And they have a first edition, and they were bitching about some of the stuff about it. And they broke, I forget, I want to say they broke their front diff. And the way how I've seen people break their front diffs is they keep the lockers on, the front locker on. They're really flexing it out, binding on it, and then you hear boom. But they all liked it at the end of that video, but they were bitching about everything about it. The Google search things about it. But
Jason, my parents actually live in Rochester, so I'm sure at some point I'll make it to Lake Orion in that week, but I don't know what the schedule is.
Yep.
What I'll be getting into. Let's put it that way. Or what I've been pre-planned.
Well, speaking of softball people.
Hey Danielle, welcome in.
Yes, welcome in. So Allie, how's dealerships doing? The chaos of what you guys went through. Now there's everybody's computers seem to be just randomly crashing. Is this part of your Hellacious Monday?
Everything's fine. We're great. We're thriving.
There you go.
Kill me. Wait, can I say that on here?
Well, you just
did.
Yeah,
I mean, you just did. I probably would make a habit of it, but you just did.
I mean, I think with all the dealers on, just trying to like backlog everything. I mean, mostly everyone should be done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're still backlogging, like, I don't know what's taking you so long, but we have some crashes every once in a while.
Still.
CVR is still not communicating. So CDK owns like the CVR program that like we use to communicate with the state to do like all of your registrations, your new plates, all of it. Yeah, we have none of that. So everything is like we send drivers down because like our Secretary of State is like 5 miles down the road. So instead of just like wasting the money on overnighting it, we literally just go drop it off.
From what I remember of the Secretary of State, it was not an efficient process, and I'm sure that has not changed.
Hey, I have to get this out of my brain real quick. Eric Jefferson, his parents live like I read that initially as 10 millimeter.
Like, no, 10 minutes. From
I know,
the
but I just because the chat on our where we read these are a little smaller, and I just was like 10 millimeter.
Yeah, I lived in Lake Orion that was 5 minutes from the palace and all that, and yeah, my parents live in Rochester.
I was gonna say if you live 10 millimeter from anything, you're gonna lose where you're at.
Yes, you're 100% sure where it used to be. Okay, now you're done cutting Allie off.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Secretary of State is a nightmare.
It's the worst. Well, like, and the problem is like we're getting stuff back like 2 and 3 weeks after we've done the deal. So then it's trying to call the customer saying, hey, you actually have to redo this. Like, nope, you can't do that plate. You have to do this. Like, it's just, I'm over it.
I'm sure. Well, because we don't realize how much technology does until we don't have the technology. And
I bought a car before all this. That's how old I am.
Okay, that's fine. So did
I remember
okay,
that.
This isn't the conversation for you right this moment.
I'm sorry.
I'm having it with Allie.
Sorry.
I don't need y'all to jump off. I don't need you to jump right in right now. Oh my gosh. But no, it's funny that you don't realize how much technology like makes things more efficient until you don't have it. Like you were saying a couple weeks ago, like back to pen and paper on a lot of things. And it's just like
it was fun.
What do they call that? Transfer paper?
Carbon copy.
Carbon copies.
That's how I had to sign my deals.
We couldn't even do that.
Because you probably didn't have the carbon paper, right?
No, nobody had a pen.
No, they had pens.
No, we had it, and we had our old typewriters. We just couldn't get into the format to push it over.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, it was awful.
So were you handwriting deals and stuff, or was your finance writing deals? Yeah.
We were guessing at some of them.
Oh no.
One guy's we really had to redo.
Because it was that off.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jerry Seinfeld.
Hi, Mr. Executive Producer, sir.
Hello.
Thank you for the super chat, sir.
Honest and blueberries. I had 8 pounds of blueberries.
Oh, I love blueberries, man. They're so awesome.
So we have Spicer's, which is a very popular orchard in Michigan. And it's 5 minutes up the road. I grew up going to this apple orchard because it was basically in our backyard. But my cousin, who I live next to, his wife is one of the managers up there.
It was weird, Mark. Moses was the salesperson's name. I don't know what that means exactly, but.
So all the blueberries were amazing. He is being the squirrel tonight. Like, he is terrible tonight.
Apparently. Yeah, no, I made Maya Greek yogurt blueberry treats that I like froze.
Oh.
So it's like little pup cups for her.
Yeah. She
and I didn't think she'd eat them, but she actually loves them. So
that's awesome.
We'll take it.
Eric, Blake's was mine too. That's where we always went, was Blake's.
What was the place you took me to? The
Blake's.
Was that Blake's? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been there.
They franchised out.
Oh, did they really? I didn't know that. I knew that I could buy their you can buy their cider down here now. Mm-hmm. And I got really excited that you could buy it down here.
Welcome to Cider Nation.
Because they franchised out. I don't know. It's just like it doesn't make it like that homey, like
that's true.
That family thing. That's why I like Spicer's. I'm just like, well.
It was always fun to watch them make the donuts, though. Making the donuts. The fresh.
I love apple orchard donuts. There's like nothing like it.
I didn't realize what a big thing that was in Michigan. These apple orchards, and this one had a creamery we had to go to, and
we had to go to oh, if we hadn't been talking about it, I could have told you what it was. Cook's Dairy Farm. We always had to go to Cook's Dairy Farm. I don't know what town it was in. It always felt like it was really far away.
You city folk, that's the one time you got to see a cow.
Pretty much.
Of course, I didn't get to see a cow in Wisconsin.
It's a true story.
Still bitter about that, by the way.
Freaking armadillo.
We see lots of armadillos on the side of the road here.
I seen one run around the other day, Allie. I just couldn't get my camera out in time.
That's right, pure Michigan. Ortonville. Thank you, Jason. I knew somebody would know where it was.
Michigan Nation over here.
I just remember getting in the car and mom and dad being like, we're going to Cook's. And I'll be like, awesome. It's going to be like 45 minutes in cornfields before we get there.
Oh, what was the little nostalgic town we went to my first time up there? It was down a dirt road. I remember getting car sick with your dad. We were sitting in the back of his truck going, it was some little village or something we went to. It had a little shop.
Oh,
Anyways. Yeah, I remember. I was like, how is Michigan home of the car and still has dirt roads?
Probably could have bought an orchard for $10,000. Not in Tennessee.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, we had a Mustang once.
As if y'all didn't know.
Anyways.
All the Michigan places. Nostalgia.
You'll be up there next week.
Yep. I will at least make 2 trips to Custard Corner while I'm there in Waterford. Because that's our place.
Dog's going nuts back here.
And then I will also go to oh my gosh, what's it called? There's a sports bar in Pontiac that has the best Greek salad. Oh, Heroes. Heroes in Pontiac is the best.
We're not doing this tonight.
So we'll get back to Mustang here for a minute, and so I can finish my rant on that.
Jonathan Fald says you thought it was a dirt road. It was potholes.
It probably was, honestly. Probably
Dude,
was.
welcome to being in Michigan.
Well, no, when Dr. Detroit, who used to be on here all the time, he lent us his first edition so we could do a review on that. Remember, he was like, "Yeah, Kid Rock's family lives right down this," and I was like, "Who?"
He's like, "Take this road."
Yeah, and I was like, but it was the road. I was like a pile of shit.
Something with a B. It was something with a B in Rochester. I can't remember what it was.
I can't. But I was like, who would have a nice car? Want to drive down the, like? Can you not? If you got money for this mega house we saw, maybe they'll pitch in a couple dollars for some pavement. How about that?
Well, it's
you you guys call Tennessee hillbillies. And all the
you
roads,
better watch out.
It's
All
a
a lot of
different
Michigan.
type of hillbilly in Michigan.
It is true.
Oh, I know. I'm just
100%.
playing, but some of the roads, I do remember the first time driving up there. As soon as we left the Ohio line to Michigan, all of a sudden it's like.
Yeah,
I did
but
ask
you
her.
have our stupid governor fixing the damn roads. All right.
But I did ask Kelly when we hit
worms tonight.
we hit all those potholes. I was like, "How did you guys? You're the home of building vehicles, and you can't have a decent road for the vehicle."
Because we have 2 seasons in Michigan: winter and construction. Those are the 2.
What it is that we're testing.
That's it. All the suspension.
The suspension components.
There you go.
We're knocking the rust off of cars when they come south. Jesus.
No, we're putting the rust on cars.
Give me this mouse.
Heyo.
I can't get over to that one quick enough.
Dude, for real. You're screwed.
Yep. The trailer. We just lost the trailer park community, I guess, huh? Yeah, that and the Mustang community. So,
we're losing everybody all in one.
Well, at least that didn't cost me $10,000.
Well,
so I want to get into this real quick. So 57.
I feel like it's not going to be real quick.
No, it will be because I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm mad.
he's done ranting.
I'm
being
done
pissy about it.
Well, I'm not.
He's not done being pissy, but he's done ranting right now.
If I really vocalized myself,
it's best not.
Yeah,
we just don't.
So $57,015 is MSRP on that car. We were able to secure a discount. Yes, there was a discount on that car because of a
amazing viewer.
Yes, an amazing viewer allowed us to use a
discount.
A discount. I can't say what, how, why, because I don't need anybody getting in trouble. But by the time taxes, title, and everything, guess what? We were almost back. We saved a good chunk of money, but we were almost back by the time, because we had to pay Tennessee taxes as well.
Yes, once we got back.
Which, Jesus Christ, man. Thanks, Tennessee, with your higher tax rate. But in the video that I forgot to mention, it was because the way I recorded that video over about a week. And it slipped my mind about this freaking discount that we got. And Jesus Christ, I had 2 nasty comments about this. Well, one, which I deleted, one goes, well, either you're lying or Allie's lying. And I was like, don't even fucking bring Allie's name into it. Like, it had, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, what does Allie have to lie about? Yeah, my dealership. Woohoo. We're discounting a vehicle that we probably didn't need to. Like, when we ordered the vehicle from Allie, at no point were we ever like, hey, if you know anybody that can get us a discount. No, the way we buy these cars initially, we expect to pay MSRP because if you want to be first, that's kind of the game. And
the only conversation we have is we ask, hey, are you going to try to upsell us?
Yes.
Like, are you going to charge over MSRP? And Allie has always gone to her managers and said,
ADM fees,
let's make sure.
She's like, these people. No, but it, like, there are special vehicles, and the Mustang was not. I will say this because Allie, when we contacted you, you were like, who the fuck wants a Mustang? Because you're in truck community.
I didn't say who wants a Mustang. I said, are you really doing this?
Yeah,
she did. She was like, what do you mean you're putting in an order for a Mustang?
But at no point was it like, boy, that's not going to be the Raptor. Brighton Ford has been so kind to us, and that's what I think. That's what set me off a little bit, is for somebody to be like, whoa, you're lying about this. Jesus, man, I bought 2 vehicles from these people now, and trust me, I wouldn't have if Allie's the most cool person we've met in Michigan. But if her general manager was like, sorry, they're going to pay over, or they're going to do this, I wouldn't go buy a vehicle from these people. That's how kind they've been to us. And with the Raptor, they had no reason to sell us this Raptor. ultra grateful that they were willing to let us be number 1-ish, 2, somewhere in between 1 and 2.
To my manager,
It was 1/2.
Yes,
and not half.
Yes, but they had, as Allie's mentioned on the show, they have no reason. They're not making any money on service department with us, which is where dealerships make a good chunk of money. Is that you bring your oil changes and such.
I would love to have a great service department.
Yeah, no, unfortunately we're surrounded by bad Ford dealerships.
Somebody actually posted in our Middle Tennessee Bronco group that we have. Sorry. Somebody actually posted in there something was like, has anybody ever dealt with Murfreesboro Ford and their like extended warranties or whatever? And I was like, well, because they wanted to lift their vehicle and wondered if it was going to void their warranty. And I was like, all I can say is call up there 6 times, speak to 6 different people, and chance your odds. See what your answer is. I said, because they tried to sell it out from under us. And that's where we are.
It voids the part you remove.
I told him, I said, from what I understand, though, is as long as whatever part fails wasn't figured out to be caused the failure by the modification, then you should be good. But talk to your dealer.
Yep. Allie, YouTube Car Spotters Guide has a question here of how much are dock fees in Michigan?
$260.
Wow, that's cheap.
Can you explain dock fees? Because I'll be honest, I don't ever understand that. And I remember early on buying a car trying to negotiate that. They're just like, no.
So
how does that work?
I guess it depends on the dealer, honestly, because for some dealers that goes to like one department, like let's just say new car department.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like ours specifically goes to our billing department to pay for those girls to do all of their jobs.
Gotcha. So it's paying a salary essentially.
Yes, basically. So the max that Michigan is allowed to ask for is $260. So
wow,
ours is $260.
Sure.
I just talked to 3 people recently. One was over $800.
Mm-hmm.
One was $499, and another one was like $6 something. But like, Florida's $1,000.
Florida's everything's more expensive in
Them
Florida.
in California.
Yeah.
God damn.
So
I
to
don't
register,
feel so bad anymore for ours being, but like everyone
just brightened her day.
yeah, you did.
Like everyone argues it and was like, it's like they're like it's negotiable. I'm like, it's not, because then you get into discrimination.
Right.
So like you can't charge one person and not charge another, and if they find out, because like everyone is like, oh well, A planners can't pay it. I'm like, A planner, like Ford doesn't trump the state. So oh my Lord.
Sounds like she's enjoying her Frosted Flakes.
Dude, she's hyped up.
Ooh.
You just said it. They're great.
Will you stop?
She's all hooked on sugar flakes now, man.
I know, for real.
Because who knows how long of a time over that she ate those.
Yeah, because my camera was disabled for half of the day.
I think she's learning how to disable your camera.
I think she is too.
You've got the Mission Impossible Tom Cruise over there as a pup.
Crazy. This is at $85 in California.
That surprises me.
That surprises me too.
Yeah.
What is
then
it?
Again, they have like 20% sales tax.
So while we're kind of talking about the different states really quickly, I'm curious, what does it cost to register a vehicle in Michigan every year? Like you have to renew your tags.
Anywhere from, depends on the vehicle, the cost of the vehicle. So like I just had
So it's dependent upon how much your car is worth.
Probably the
like my Bronco's like 3. I mean, I have a custom plate too, and my Bronco's now 3 years old. 3 years old? Yeah. So like I pay like $300.
So you're essentially paying property tax. Is that how they do it? Is they calculate it like it's property tax?
I think so.
Oh man, we're lucky.
We are very lucky. We won't even.
That's
tell
the thing.
you.
Like I pay, like there's people who have older cars that pay like $100 and something. There's I just had a guy go from a F-150.
There you go, Steve P.
No, this is her Dragon.
Oh.
She's House of Dragon, is it? That's cute.
I don't know who gave this to her.
Cars.
Don't encourage her.
But whoever did today, you can, yeah.
Wow. Barb Bart says in Kansas, it's about $500 per car. Steve P says $750 in Arizona.
I remember somebody telling me that in Colorado, they have to take their car through inspection. I know a lot of states do. We don't do that. But I remember it depended on how old the car was. I think even mileage, maybe it was some weird thing, and they could pay $500 or $600 a year just on taxes. We're lucky; we have custom tags that cost us $130 a year.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to renew the Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tennessee with our custom tag in our county is like $120 or something.
What's up, Bryce?
Hey, Bryce, welcome in.
And G Wilkers is in here. We haven't seen G Wilkers in here in
we sure haven't. And I actually have a comment from G Willikers, and it's actually quite funny. Other ideas on how to spend $10K. A pair of nosebleed Taylor Swift Taylor Swift tickets.
No.
Lots of goodies for the Ranger Raptor, or a real Mustang, like a horse.
I hate horses.
Dave says no to the horse.
I don't like horses.
I love horses.
He's a hater.
They smell. They're a waste of money, in my opinion.
Wow.
You have to have lots of land, which I'm not against having
lots of land. Yours was the first answer.
What?
Andy's being sassy. I'm trying to see. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. It wasn't that I was trucking past you. I just didn't see it.
Andy, I hear, is moving his vehicle across the country.
Andy says, I paid $1,300 for registration on my 21 Bronco for 2 years. Arizona has to make up for the whole income tax thing somehow. I'm shocked that Tennessee doesn't make up for the income tax thing. That's surprising to me.
Yeah, we have no income tax either. It's a great, if you like humidity, it's great too. But for taxes, it's pretty good, really.
Douglas Blair says $850 car worth 22 Bronco plates are cheap in Virginia. It doesn't sound cheap.
Oh yeah, ours. I just said ours was $130.
Or is that like just a one time when you register the car?
Oh man, that would be great.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
When I was a kid here, we used to have they have wheel tax. Oh no, EV.
Oh, I've heard.
EV's ridiculous.
I've heard about EVs being more expensive because they're more wear and tear on the road because they're heavier.
Well, they're not paying gas taxes.
Too. Well, there's that, and then there's the other part is that the wear and tear on the road some.
But we used to have.
He's paid $60.
We have a wheel tax here that was supposed to pay for schools, which this was in the 1974. So part of the tax was you had this big sticker you had to put in your window, and it had to be in the front window on the left-hand side. It was the dumbest thing ever. And it was a sticker about the size of a credit card. And you would see people with rows of these things in the window. And I remember being a little kid going, well, isn't that like distracting as like you're driving, your whole window's covered up with these stupid ass stickers. And finally, I don't know what UT graduate decided that,
wow.
No, this was a smart move of, hey, let's just take that and make it a fourth the size, and we'll just put it on the license plate. I appreciate that.
Like custom plate thing is like $25, but it's every year.
Kelly wouldn't let me have a custom plate I wanted.
You had already ordered ATN Raptor. We weren't ordering a second plate because you came up with a more clever license plate.
Speaking of which,
Bronco 78 says here in Georgia, you pay the state taxes on the vehicle when you buy it based on the price of the vehicle, and then every year it is $20 to renew it.
Why does that look like plastic?
It's not. It's metal.
The front it's a plastic coating. It's like a wrap they put on these things now. There's no stamping to it. It's just. But there's the old Mustang tag.
Yes, deal me in for 2024. We absolutely do. We have lots of taxes on food.
Yes, they do love that. But guess what? Everybody eats. So, and I don't want to get political here.
Douglas Blair says annual tax of $850. Plates are a one-time $10 vanity
Hold on,
charge.
I'll be right back. I gotta lock my dog out of here.
Okay. Virginia gets you on personal property tax, state inspections.
Wow, this is a whole show topic that we should have came up with.
Andy says, let's not even get into the road fuel taxes on my semi. I can only imagine.
Yes, sir. Hey, but you're moving state. You're moving product cross country for me. I appreciate that. I salute you, sir.
Hello, Dave. The custom plate fund has been blown.
No shit. Like, there'll be no more custom plates. I'm gonna go to Kelly and go, hey, do you got any little money in the bank account for custom plates?
Can I get some more money for the custom plates over here?
That's a funny story. So,
oh Lord.
This was the one off of our. Well, it was on our Gladiator, but it's not the original one. The Tennessee changed plates. They went to this blue, which doesn't reflect.
Used to be white and green.
Doesn't reflect, by the way, and they've had a lot of problems with at night. Officers can't seem to read license plates. No, that wasn't a UT graduate.
Stop it.
Anyways, but I remember you were going to Florida in the Gladiator when I ordered this plate. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to come up with something all-terrain nation.
Welcome back.
And approved all TRN.
All-turn.
Which is all-turn. Like, I mean, I guess it's country for all-terrain. All-turn.
Or alt right now.
No, you shouldn't say that. But that's what kills me about the clever girl that I wanted to put on the other one is because we have ATN Bronco.
No, we have ATN Bronc.
Yeah, well, because the letters. And we have ATN Raptor. Mm-hmm. And people will go, oh, that's cool. A Tennessee Bronco. And you're like.
Or a Tennessee Raptor. And you're like, damn it, no.
License plates are tough. Is what I'm trying to get at here. So, anyways. What we should do? We should put plates up for auction for a charity.
I don't know that we technically can do that. We can't. We can't. No. No, because if somebody used it and then they got a whole bunch of tickets on there, we're responsible for it. So no, you can't. It doesn't matter. They can get a ticket for it being out of date and then we're responsible for it.
As you figured out how to open the door.
Hey, Bird Dog, welcome. Thanks for joining, Steve P.
Speaking of which, we bought some parts from Jody today.
Mm-hmm. Bryce, yes. Raptor R was a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, Bryce. If we lived out west, there would be a Raptor R in our driveway.
We would figure it out.
Yes.
We would figure it out. It would happen.
I'm so excited. I mean, speaking of that, I'm so excited to get the Ranger Raptor to the dunes. I'm so excited for this, man, because I just want to rip on this truck some and just kind of have some fun with it. And, hopefully not miss it.
So I'm like a little bit in disbelief that it's like next week.
Yeah.
Well, summer's gone. Think about it. Summer's over.
Shut up.
I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but Grumpy Bear here is like summer's over.
For Tennessee, it is because literally
school starts
in 2 weeks. Like I said, our kids go back to school here, so summer's over.
I didn't go to school till September when I was a kid.
Same.
And I'm talking like middle September.
We went right before Labor Day.
I think Michigan's like late August, early September.
That's how it was when I went in Oakland County.
Yeah. I mean, there was a law that passed not that long ago that I don't know. I shouldn't comment on it because I don't really know what the rule is. But it depends on when you get out of school, how many days you're allowed to be out before you have to start.
Makes sense.
We didn't get the long breaks though.
So Brighton schools go back before Heartland schools, or maybe it's vice versa. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and if they had so many snow days that pushed them out, those types of things affect the next year and stuff because I know that's what would happen to us is if we use too many of our allotted snow days. If we use too many allotted snow days, then we would have to stay in school a little bit longer, or make up at the end of the year or whatever. But it's funny because we never did anything on those makeup days because everything was done. There was no class stuff. It was literally just sitting in a room, probably watching videos or whatever. And poor Bart, she's crying over having to go back to school because she's a teacher. So
oh, that's right.
Summer being over soon.
Oh man, what a rough sorry, Bart. Awful topic. Car taxes.
Thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yes, car taxes and school. Yeah.
Yeah, same. And Peugeot, I've thought about going back and getting my master's or something, and I'm like, I just have no desire to study.
I went back to college and
you did,
and just was like, you know what?
That's when you learn college isn't for everybody's end goal.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just well, it's also had been since 1993 since I was in school. So there was that big gap in
He doesn't like structure.
So I'm like going through my calendar.
I figured that's what you were doing.
And the blue are all Bronco shit.
Hey, speaking of which, what is going on after Woodward? I seen you posted something about
what?
There's some at Hollyoaks. There's some training.
That's
the
weird.
Bronco, the off-rodeo thing.
So I haven't
Outpost.
got my official email, so I posted it a little early.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
never
So
mind.
we won't talk about it.
No, my
Just
bad. But no, it's posted on Bronco Nation.
Oh, okay.
I just don't like. So I was asked by Bronco Off Rodeo to go to it to get content. So that's really the reason why I am going. I've been to Hollyoaks several times. It's one of those things like I love the classes that Off Rodeo has because I think it's a very good confidence booster, especially for newbies who need a refresher or maybe they don't know a mode really well, like they don't know how to use like their little crawl cruise control, like just little things. Like
So it's kind of like a supplemental.
Yeah,
class,
so like you can basically pay for like a half day at Off Rodeo at $600. So it's $595. It's like anywhere from 5 to 8 hours of training. So it depends on like how in depth everyone gets. You do recovery, you do just like your basic stuff, practicing the principles of tread lightly. See, Bryce, we're team summer's not over.
Bless you.
So Off Rodeo, and like you can go to Off Rodeo and do like a half day for $595, or you can do what's called Outpost, and they have all of these classes spread out all across the U.S. Hollyoaks just ends up being one of them, and it's right after Woodward, literally after all the craziness.
Which was smart to do though, like while everybody's still in town.
Well, everyone's here.
Yeah.
So it's like, do it. So I am going. Laura will be there. And it's gonna be fun. I think there's like 8 people registered so far.
Nice.
But I just posted it, and then like 3 other people commented that they were going now. So
yes, Outpost is drive your own Bronco, so that is the difference between off rodeo versus Outpost.
And that's the one thing that I like too about it is because like it's your Bronco, so like you'll get used to it in yours instead of like going to an off rodeo Bronco to where like you may not have a wild track, you may not have a black diamond, so they can teach you like in your car.
How to
that
use
was
your
always
own.
That was an early concern of mine, and one reason why I kind of poo-pooed on that off rodeo at first because
Dave poo-pooing on something.
No, but it was a concern of mine because I was like, well, if you can't be in your at least your style vehicle, it seems like kind of counterproductive, you know, like
yeah, because it was always the top trims.
And that's the one thing that I like. Like I don't care. Like Dave, I know you've off-roaded forever.
You don't care about that? Thanks.
So like, there's people who just need like a little like refresher, or like maybe they have a bad habit that maybe they don't know is a bad habit that like weird that like maybe you can learn something new and correct it. So like there's an option. So like
never gonna correct
it. I know how long the class is. I'm gonna murder you in like 2 seconds. But like it's oh my god. Anybody want a husky tonight? I can't even focus. But
so learning new things.
Yeah, so it's like learning new things and just like gaining your confidence and like maybe doing something you haven't done before and things like that. Like it is a lot of money, but the one thing I've noticed is that like anything she is. Have you met my dog?
Oh, that's attention dog.
And it's just one of those things that it's just nice to have that option for people who want to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Like no one's saying like you have to do this to like be a part of the Bronco community.
Yeah.
But it's really for the people who want that little bit of like push of confidence of like, okay, I can do this type of a thing. But I know the clouds are coming up for Woodward, so I don't know if they're like doing anything with it. I heard it could be Brian and Corey, who are really popular in Moab and Texas. And I think I always feel bad because I always mix them up, but someone's planning on doing the Tennessee one. So, because that's where he's from. So
Somebody should.
Somebody will eventually do it.
It's good they'll have somebody.
Somebody. One of them. But yeah, like I'll be there. Laura will be there.
Nice.
Looks like I just convinced Laura V to go. So
doesn't take much, let's be honest.
It's a Bronco event.
Jesus, Andy's funding the channel today. Dave has to. Here, let me post this in there. Dave has to give up $1 from
Super Chat.
Super Chat each time he interrupts Sally.
I figured that meant Supercell.
He'd be bankrupt.
Yes.
Well, sometimes these are hard because in conversations in person you can feel the energy a little bit, and sometimes this is hard to. Oh, she's gonna stop. Oh, no, she didn't stop.
It's like texting.
Yeah.
You know, texting, you don't always get the context of how it comes across. It's kind of the same as when you're having like a virtual interaction, even though you're doing face to face.
Yeah.
So we gotta do hand signals up. Like,
my turn.
Yeah. So it's just one of those. I don't know. I think it's a really cool thing that they're doing. And like putting on.
I don't know why
I'm
Ford.
super stoked that they asked me to go.
That is awesome.
I don't know why Ford just don't buy Hollyoaks. Just make that their training.
That's a whole other conversation. No,
As much as they're there.
No, their communication's horrible.
Oh, Hollyoaks is?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Ford's.
Oh. Well, it's a county park, so it would never happen anyway.
Yeah.
County's not giving that up. Oakland County.
Are you just
Speaking of
trying
which-
to say hi to everybody or what?
Speaking of which, all the fees I have to pay to come off-roading up there.
Yeah. It'll be worth it.
In Peugeot with them crazy 223. I know what that's about.
You're the super chest.
Yep. If it had been 556, you know.
Yeah, I saw Laura went to Badlands this weekend.
How was it, Laura? Because you were so nervous to go there. Oh, this weekend.
Oh, I saw a picture that said I've arrived at Badlands.
Man, Laura's getting a little arrogant there. I've arrived.
Not like that.
No, that's why you said it. Sorry, Laura.
Says I'm here, Badlands. Something like that. I don't know. Let me find it.
No, we have this year. We've not got to do anything off road.
It's true, Douglas Blair. If YouTube didn't steal 45% of your super chat, you'd be able to afford the trip.
That's why
True
I push
story.
people to Patreon.
It's a true story.
They're little.
Christy's in here.
Wait,
See,
are we
she
gonna
said
have a
it's
super
worth it.
chat off?
Thank you,
Thank
YouTube
you.
Car
Thank you,
Spotters
sir.
Guide.
It's a whiskey fund, sir.
So you
No.
guys will meet Christy at the dunes.
Is that like a local celebrity, Chrissy at the Dunes?
No, but she should be a celebrity. I love her.
Who is this person?
Christy Mead. Everyone, Maya's trying to say hello.
Hi. Oh.
Our dog's just back here licking himself. So.
No, she just said first time here, but I finally made it.
Oh.
It wasn't like I've arrived.
Looks like she
Jeez.
made it.
Yes.
Hello, Christy Mead.
She's the best.
Mead. We've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones. girl.
Douglas. Yep. Hi, Maya.
Mine needs her own channel.
Dude, this dog doesn't need any more clout than she already has.
She only high centered once, she said.
Nice.
In your two-door?
No, she didn't take the
which
heritage.
Bronco is she bringing to the dunes?
She said she should bring her heritage, but I don't think she's gonna.
No,
Do
that's
Oh
you-
no, she was talking about
Do it.
she was talking about bringing it to Outpost, is what she said she was talking about doing.
I would do the heritage at Woodward for
That's
sure.
what she was
Yeah.
saying, and then
Yeah.
taking it to Hollyoaks.
And then scratch the piss out of it at Hollyoaks.
No, don't do that.
It'll have more than 20 miles on it then. How
No,
will
but
you?
then she can, if she brings the heritage, she can do Stay Bar Disconnect and learn a little bit more about it.
Oh, there you go.
It's true.
I love the Stay Bar Disconnect. Why do you think I have a Badlands?
The magma thing's pretty fun.
So yeah, I'm torn on what to do. So Bucky's lease is due in October.
Ooh, it's coming close.
Well,
Yeah,
we know what 25. You know
I
what? We're
have
going to
to-
find out.
I have to order something by tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Like
Yeah.
in order for it to be here in time?
Which kind of stinks because order banks aren't open yet for Bronco for 25 Broncos, right?
No, so I think I'm gonna order a 24. I'll see how long it takes to get here, and I'll decide.
Well, because if you order, you could always just pass it on to the dealership, right? Not take it.
I want a Badlands again, so.
Yeah.
But
Don't blame you.
do we have any idea? Usually Woodward's, when they sort of seems to be Bronco centric of like, here's kind of what's coming for Bronco.
I know. I've heard nothing.
Yeah, it's been quiet. I mean, I know a couple changes, but other than that, it's
been awkwardly quiet. And I tried messaging some people today about media passes, just because of Bronco Driver.
Mm-hmm.
If some people don't know, yes, I am running Bronco Driver social media. I've had a couple people reach out to me and figure it out. They're like, wait a minute.
that's mine in every picture.
Like, what's happening?
Why does this look like Allie's social media posts?
Yeah, it's literally what people kind of put two and two together.
Did they steal your ideas, Allie? Or is it just you?
Be like,
Hey, there's a lawsuit right now going on with the influencer suing another influencer over stealing her content. Not like stealing her like posts that she would do in these reels or whatever. Yeah.
dang.
Nuts. Don't ask me how I know that. I don't know how I know that.
Don't ask me how I know that. So yeah, I reached out. So if anyone's on here for Ford and can get me into a media thing with Bronco Driver Magazine, let me know. Cause yeah, I emailed out today. I'm waiting to hear back. So
To get in, yeah.
You need to speak to Georgia with Ford. I'll give you an email. I'll get you an email. I don't want to announce it to everybody here.
oh yeah,
Which you just sort of did. We've got a contact for you, maybe. We'll see what we can do.
I'll try. I actually also emailed Levine. He's on vacation.
Yeah, he's in Africa.
I forgot. I thought he was back, and I'm like, hey, because I've talked to him a few times, so I can just like email out to him, and then I was like, by the way, if like you're still on vacation, like do not answer this like at all. Like this can wait.
So is he on personal vacation or is it work?
He's with his family in South Africa.
Oh, Maya has now brought me her ghost.
Boo.
Scott, this is from you. In her little boob box that she got when
That's
everything
awesome.
happened with her radiation. Well, everybody, it's a Monday. Yay.
Yeah, poor bird dog couldn't even get out of Arizona this weekend to get to
Oh, was Jody trying to go home?
Bronco Palooza.
Oh man. So that I will be honest. So I have a press trip, like I said earlier, that I got to fly up in the morning to Detroit and come right back. I am a little nervous about like that would be my luck where it's like you have no hotel reservations or anything, and then you're stuck there for a day.
I'm sure if you contacted your contacts,
Yeah.
they would take care of you.
No,
Yeah.
but it's just the hassle.
I know, I get it. And we have a tournament the next day. So
Yes.
They're not gonna leave you hanging.
no, yeah, and like I told him, so we got our Saturday tournament got rained out and pushed to Sunday. And I told him, I was like, I hope that doesn't happen this weekend because Sydney and I are driving up to Michigan on Sunday. So
Well, it just
we
won't.
don't have
Yeah, don't jinx that.
we don't have time to
I haven't even. Let's check it out.
we don't have the time to be able to push it a
Let's
day.
check the weather, shall we?
Yeah, we'll see what Tennessee has to
No,
say.
you're probably all right.
Okay.
83 and sunny.
Nice. I'll take it.
It says
So-
chance of rain, but there's always a chance of rain at
Yeah.
like when you're on the coast. Like
So, Allie, Silver Lake area, we can get our off-road stupid taxes we have to pay and all that at one of the local stores there.
Tell us how you really feel, Dave.
Good.
or even if you just like you're gonna pass like 50 Myers and Walmarts on the way there.
Yeah.
And you can buy them there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, good.
You can get them at Measure.
Majors.
Thinking Measures. Yeah, I was like going through my stuff of like, okay, well, here's what we got to do. But then it's two vehicles. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
Do we know where
Oh,
my
Yeah, I think. me go look.
I don't know. We got to figure it out though. It's coming up too soon. Too soon.
I believe that's already next week.
Yeah, it's in the back. It's in the slipstream. What was that, Allie? Sorry.
I can't believe it's already next week.
I know, it's crazy to me.
Like, I thought I had... Shit. I thought I had more time than I did.
I'm still battling a price match guarantee with Booking.com for our hotel.
Because, like, the end of the month for me for work is obviously it's the 31st, but I'm leaving at like noon on Thursday. What time? You're going Friday, right? Or Saturday?
So I will drive over on Friday.
Okay.
And Dave will be up on Friday at some point.
Okay. So you might hit the dunes Friday. There's no.
Not likely.
You're gonna miss Sunset Hill?
I mean, I guess we are.
Rude.
This is welcome to our travel. This is how our travel works. Like, because we still have day jobs.
So do I.
I know, but you're like closer to all the stuff, I think. I feel like. So like
no, this one I'm like 3 hours.
I know I did the directions the other night and I was like, oh shit.
But the problem is like I have to loop around a ton because you need your flags.
Plant my flag here, Kelly.
Thanks.
You need
and
flags.
you were told that yes, you could be Frank. A lot earlier in the show.
Don't call me Shirley.
A lot earlier in the show, they were saying you could be.
Laura, did you get my tent?
What?
They're talking tents.
Oh.
She said I need to practice setting up my new tent. If it's the one I got, there's literally like 5 poles. There's 6 poles. It's not hard. Yes, Christy, I am doing Jeff's cruise on Thursday. So everybody, if you're coming in town Thursday night, there is a cruise that Jeff Bronco Graveyard is hosting to the USS Badger.
It sounds dangerous. Bronco Graveyard. Let's go cruising.
I love Jeff and Pat. They're amazing.
No, he just means if you take it literally, the Bronco Graveyard.
Scare my Bronco.
Hello, it was for early Broncos. Parts for early Broncos. He's like one of the only there's very few parts for Bronco that actually sell them, and Jeff's is like one of the main hubs.
Speaking of selling, if you guys would smash the like button for me, I greatly appreciate it.
Sell himself.
Yes. No, I'm excited. I'm really excited for the dunes. I've not wanted to talk a lot of. I know we talked a couple weeks ago about it on here, but I could talk it because I'm so excited to just get to go ripping through the dunes. I've watched videos on it. Kind of getting excited. Unfortunately for us, we only get to be there Saturday, so it's just like, we get to go play around the dunes. You get to visit your family that week, and then it's like, well, shit. Let's drive 9 hours back to Middle Tennessee.
It's honestly super fun. Like I love just hanging. It's obviously fun to cruise the dunes, but it's for me, it's literally just hanging out with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You are a psychopath tonight, ma'am.
Psycho killer.
Dude, for real.
For real, yo.
Yeah, I have I didn't realize how busy I was actually going to be for Silver Lake and Woodward. And my Woodward schedule just keeps getting more jam-packed. And I'm like, I'm going to need a dog sitter.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Ford they just need to hire you for social media now.
Yeah.
I wish I could get into Ford. That's the epic dream. But
speaking of that, Explorer press drive was this week. Damn it.
Yeah, it was literally at the same place the Ranger one was, and
was it at that camp?
Oh, was that the same place?
Yeah. It looked like the same place.
I did our contact. I did reach out to them and be like, hey,
I know you did. Tell me.
You're being super sassy too.
They got to drive the new ST. I really would like to drive that vehicle.
I have one in my parking lot.
The 25s?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get? I guess per Ford, that's how they do it now. Dealers get them before.
6?
I have 6 STs.
Good Lord.
The new gen.
Yes.
Huh. What are they going for now?
2025. I honestly did not look at the window sticker. I'm gonna guess 60s.
I was gonna say I remember pricing seemed like late
Stop.
50s.
I remember. Jonathan Fold says, "How many times does Allie say like?" LOL.
A lot.
That's why we invited
Like,
her to be
a
on the
lot.
show, so she'd keep
And then I
reminding
was-
you guys to like.
And then I also say I say that like a million times.
And like,
And like and
Oh, for real.
I say for real a lot.
and she's telling on you too.
This dog. I will miss this one day.
You will.
But like
Hey.
holy shit.
If you guys are coming to Dunes, though, come see me or Kelly. We'll have stickers and some stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll have my sticker. I need to pack my stickers. I need
Yes,
to
you
add
do.
my stickers to my list.
That's why Allie's on the show, so we can remind her of things for Bronco
Yes,
events.
it's for her to-do lists. Yeah, Douglas Blair says she needs her own camera. Woof.
I've done live streams where I had a camera on my dog laying in the bed. He wasn't as excited.
But a lot of times he just decides to clean himself at that time.
It's like, dude.
No,
come on.
I can this is like my everyday life with her. Like she's a nut. I love her though.
You could probably have a video on yourself and Maya.
No, what I want to do is I honestly have joked about this for the longest time, and Laura will probably agree. Dealerships need a reality TV show for the shit that goes on.
I'm sure.
Well, I've been having fun watching your boy on his awkward social media channel.
Oh, are you guys watching Sam's?
Oh, yeah. I told
is.
you I subscribed to that, man. I was like, I'm all in.
I love it. The thing is, like, who you see on his TikToks, that's him in real life. He's that awkward, but he's literally the nicest guy you will ever meet in your life.
He had one where it's the trend now to like show somebody falling and then you fall into the looks like he had one like that. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
My daughter thought the one with the Explorer he did was hilarious.
That's his most like viewed one.
And she's hard to please sometimes. She's hard to make her laugh because she just thinks it's stupid because she's 14.
I did scare the piss out of her today though.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Or I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. That's the problem.
Hey, Brand Ford, this is.
Hold on. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's this one.
Yes.
Sail to the curb and come see me. I'm not in.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Dave scared Sydney today.
Thank you for calling Brayton Ford. This is Sam. Thank you for calling Brayton Ford. This is Sam. Let's go walk the lot. Let's go walk the lot.
It's a daily workout at a
Let's go walk the
dealership.
lot. Let me put your plate on. Let me put your plate on. Let me put your plate on.
Oh, that's hilarious.
They're so funny. He's hilarious. And then he walked around the other day and he's like, how do you feel about working with me? I'm like, it's awkward as fuck. They're like, do you like working with me? My manager? No. But like, we love him. It's hilarious. He's actually gotten a lot of business from that.
Good.
I'm like, yeah, but it works.
Right?
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, nope.
Not
Come
happening.
here.
And
You wanna
Peugeot
see
said
that?
Allie's like a little kid when she starts talking about stickers.
Yeah. It's like Pokemon. You gotta collect them all. Oh. See?
Well, it's funny because Dave came in and scared Sydney today when he got home from work because I was in my office and he comes in the kitchen and he goes, Sydney Grace, get out here. She's like, oh my God, what did I do? She goes, what? He's like, nothing. She's like, oh my gosh, like you said it. I thought I was in so much trouble. Like, I don't even know what I could have done.
So funny.
It was funny.
I have Jason. I can't use a spreadsheet because I hate Excel. Like,
whoa, ma'am.
hate it.
Settle down.
Hate.
Settle down, ma'am. Have you spent enough time in it to not love it?
I've tried for 2 years to figure it out, and I just can't.
I can give you a tutorial. That's what I do all day long.
I want to throw my laptop through.
Nerd alert.
My boss will message me and she'll be like, "Hey, I've been working on this for 45 minutes. Can you figure out how to pull this data and this data together?" And I was like, "Yeah," and I pull it together in like 10 minutes.
Like,
And she's like, "Thank you. Thank you."
Yeah, I hate it.
Jason's right. Those are fighting words with me when you say you hate Excel.
Did you want to say hello to everybody?
Hi, Maya.
Maya.
Okay.
Come here, Brooks. Come here.
Okay.
Up here. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. There you go. You can say hi too.
Okay. Oh,
No,
No.
he's
he
done.
probably got and lost interest. She's like, I'm out.
He did too. He was like, "There's no food up here. What are you calling me for?"
Right.
Yeah, it's can't blame Alec for unresolved anger at my. Oh,
See, Rob Hallmark gets it because Rob and I talk about spreadsheets every week.
just a big box of stickers. Yeah. Y'all know where I work?
Armadillo stickers.
Yes.
No, they have to be Bronco stickers. Oh yeah. Hold on, wait. I need to post a link. So Tom, with Bronco Driver Magazine, has a coloring book of Broncos,
Oh, fun.
and it's only $4.
That's a good idea because that's for the adults and the children.
That's the
My
thing.
mom would love
I
that.
mean, it mainly was for kids, I think. And I'm like, do you want to know how many adults are gonna buy this? For
My mom
themselves?
loved till the day she died. Loved coloring and color books.
Yep.
I love coloring books. It's so relaxing.
She had a specific coloring pencils that she liked and specific coloring books she liked.
It's a kids magazine. It's not a kids magazine.
It's
Hold on.
what?
It's a kid. They have it labeled as a kids magazine. I'm like,
Have you seen the ones that have swear word coloring book?
No.
They're amazing.
I might need that.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
pretty
how
awesome.
can I? Oh, I don't think. Oh, it's his website. So yeah, it's like, right now he has it like 20% off. So I think it's like $6 or something. But right now it's $4. So go support Tom and the fam for more Supercell events.
What we got one coming up, right?
September.
Colorado.
And then October is Nevada, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll be at the Colorado one. And everybody, if you can go to Colorado, you may want to stay tuned for some special announcements. That's all I can say.
That's a magazine. Oh, is it called a magazine?
Yeah.
It's magazine.
It's kids magazine.
She
But
already
it's a
put it in.
coloring book for adults.
I was trying to do this.
Oh Lord.
No, look at it.
I'll come up here and Dave will be like, vroom vroom, coloring. And I'll be like, what is going on up there? What video are you watching? Nothing.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I should do a review on one of these.
You should.
You should.
This one didn't color as well. Is it really?
You got to use different crayons. The
Yeah.
Rose Arts don't work as well as the Crayola.
They don't have rapid red.
I was totally that mom when I had to buy crayons for Sydney. I would never buy anything but Crayola because
Laura, I'll text you later.
I had non-Crayola when I was little and it was just greasy and they just didn't color well and all the things.
All the things. Yeah. Colorado is definitely growing, but there may be some special stuff happening. Melissa from Bronco Nation will be there with her Rebel Rally Bronco Sports.
Cool.
That's all I can talk about right now.
Bye, Eric. Thanks for joining.
Dun dun dun.
That reminds me.
Come here. Sit down.
Did I know that was coming?
What?
So, Weatherby two-wheel drive.
Are we done?
talking about coloring books here, man. I think we were done.
It was a Bronco coloring book.
The Bronco coloring book.
That's true.
Well, you got anything else to talk about?
No, I'm good.
Four-wheel drive.
It doesn't matter what you drive.
As long as you're talking coloring books and Ford.
Bye.
Peace.
Yeah.